YouTube.com/rockinguitarlessons1. That's Bryan Adams with Summer of '69. Everybody's favorite song, right? Including, drum roll, 𝐂𝐿𝐒𝐒𝐍𝐒. Frank, I almost forgot your last name, dude. Anyways, 𝐂𝐿𝐒𝐒, we thank you, me and Frank both, because you have picked half of the songs your husband has been learning on Skype. And they're great hits, by the way. So, anyways, let's do it. This is tune standard. And Frank, check this out, man. It's funny because it seems to happen every lesson. I listen through, I go to a live thing when we're done to look for hand placement, and you notice something different in this. I already know you did because you were watching to see where I played it. We're not starting in the open position D5, we're playing it up here in 5th position, just meaning 5th fret for the root. But the secondary chord, the A chord, is in the same place. I watched a few live. If you type in live or concert or whatever, you'll see where he starts is up here. And it makes sense because now that I'm playing it, something about it just feels really good. So I think that's the only little adjustment. That little melody thing here, you know, me and you both kind of agreed we like something different. We'll see how that's going to go in this lesson. Alright, so we're going to go fret 5 on the A, fret 7 on the D. Okay, it's just a D5 power chord. Like I said, we're in standard tuning. It's a good idea to try to mute that low E. And once you get the strum pattern that's going on here, you can apply it to the A5. In other words, this beat, memorize it because you're going to be using it throughout when the song comes into this. There's 2 guitars in here as well, so we're doing the primary. So you're going to do A and D, and then palm mute the A and D twice after that. Then do A and D again, and then it's 12 times palm muted after that. So that would sound like this. Now I know with my student Frank, we had to, what worked it like the best at first was to break it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. However you get to 12. But I mean, within a couple times, you know, Frank, you were actually just doing it. So if you have to count it at first, do it, because you don't want to extend it, make it too long, or have it be too short. And then try playing along with the song. Here we go. Again. Then do the same beat. That was 2 times, by the way. Over here on open A, 2nd fret D. Exact same thing, though. And then now it's just back and forth. That 2 times that we did in the intro, he doesn't do it again. At least I don't think. Maybe later in the song, but I don't think so. I think it's just because the song's introing the first time, gives you a taste of it, boom. And then after that it's 1, 1, 1, 1, all the way through, I think. So we're back and forth, right? And this once in a while, too, like the last hit would be a non-palm mute, but we got to stick to one. So the most consistent is power chord 2 palm mutes, power chord 12 palm mutes. All right, so. It does this for a while, right? And then when it transitions into the pre-chorus, the halfway through you won't palm mute and you'll actually start to strum harder like this. Then we got this part. It goes. So let's work on that. It's B minor. You don't have to bar it. Matter of fact, me and my student Frank discovered it might be simpler to think on the tips of the fingers if you're having trouble. If you're used to this B minor bar chord, go for it. But make sure everything's clear. 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. You may want to go down, 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 up, up, up. Not critical though, because it's the tempo of this, you're fine. Same exact thing over an A major, just bar it. 2nd fret, D, G, and B, starting with an open A. Then we're going to go to D major, 2, 3, 2, open, from the bottom string up. Same pick pattern, we're just starting on the D string now. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then G major, that's the rock version. That's what I call it. 3E, 3B, and 3E. And on this one, we're going to skip 2 strings. Go 6, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Repeat all that. That's going to be twice. Oops. Again. Then do the B minor, same way. And then strum the A major, you can bar it again. 2, 2, 2, D, G, B with an open A. Make sure you're not ringing out the F sharp, which is fret 2 on the high E. So it's all the strings except the outer strings. Oops. So then this next part, which is really should be a little cleaner. So I'm just going to back my volume off. That'll reduce our gain a little bit. Playing around through D major and A major. It'll be open 3, 2 from the bottom up. Do that again, but put your middle finger on 2E. Do it again, pinky on 3E. Do it again, but go back to, well, just lift your pinky off and you're on the 2E again. And then lift your middle finger off, go E and B. I'm talking string names here. 2E, and then an open A. That's how they're doing it. Oops. But your ear may be telling you to do something else. So if you want, just go B string 1, 2, 1, 2. So that part will go. Then the next one, based around A, go, and you can experiment with fingers here. We need 2D, 2G. I was going to tell you this, Frank, if it's easier, do that instead of this. You might have a better angle for the movement on the B string. Now, same concept, B, G, D, through all this stuff. So we have, then go to the 2B, do the same thing. The 3B, same thing. The 2B, same thing. Which is why you shouldn't lift this up. Once it's down, leave it down, because now we can just lift the pinky off and we're good to go. So we have, and then open B, 2G, 2B, and then an open D is what they're doing. Believe it or not, it is in there. It's just faster, and it's just kind of a passing tone to get you from chord to chord and make it flow. I would say go, oops, go B, G, B, G, open 2, 2, 2. 2, 2. Alright, so, anyways, let me grab a seat here. Those are the primary parts, and you know, if you think about it, you know, a good song's a good song. The song really isn't like this super technical song. Of course, if you're a beginner, it's going to seem way out there in the stratosphere, but a good song doesn't have to be complex. Sir Paul McCartney will tell you that. It's catchy, man. You got to admit, no matter what age you are, it seems like younger, you know, older and younger, meaning the people that grew up listening to it in the 80s, and the younger generation even like this. Watching some live stuff and people of all ages. It's when you know you were onto something. Bryan Adams is awesome. So, anyways, take your time with it, subgroup it. A lot of cool concepts being involved in here. We got power chords, palm muting, arpeggios, which is when we're picking through the chords. and then that cool little melody, which is also an arpeggio. Oh, last thing I wanted to say, when you're playing that last part where it's going, probably a good way to pick that would be up, up, down through all that. And then the last part would be up, down, up, up. Or if you want to go up, down, it's fine. Like I said, it's not super fast. You have a little bit of room there to kind of decide how you want to pick that. That's just how I would do it. Picking in the direction of the next string coming up. So if it's above, pick up towards it. If it's below, pick down towards that. All right. Email rockinguitarlessons@hotmail.com, as well as Mike@rockinguitarlessons.com. You got 2 ways to reach me. Be sure to check out my website, rockinguitarlessons.com. And I also teach privately on Skype, which Frank, the one you've heard me talking about through this whole lesson, and his wife Michelle, is one of my students. And so having said that, that's what I was going to talk about for a second. I teach around the world on Skype, and it's really cool. I really dig it. It's my only way that I teach now, no longer in any of the stores. And we set you up on a day or time that works for both of us, obviously. If I don't have something that's open, I have a waiting list for some students that are waiting for an exact day and time that they need. Usually we can try and work something out to get you in, but if you're on a waiting list, we do our best. I do my best to get you in as soon as possible. You can email me for the price breakdown or look on my website. It's posted there as well. It's for guitar and bass, and then my wife Jolene teaches vocals. I also offer CVT lessons. That stands for Custom Video Tablature Lessons. You pick the song you want me to do. Say you're too busy for Skype, or you just don't want to do the thing on Skype. You don't have to see me at all. And I don't have to see you, really. It's a win-win. No, just kidding. Just kidding. But anyways, I have a lot of CVT students, and you may have seen some of them on my channel already. You let me know what it is you want me to do. I handwrite the tabs, which is the type of music. It's real easy. And timestamp, subgroup, section everything off, scan the tabs, send them to your email, and then I upload the video or videos to the channel here. So you got the audio and the visual. It's really a good way to go. You have it for reference, and they're super detailed. My CVT students are my students as well. So if you have questions, you'll have my cell number and all that. Enough talk, back to the rock. Bryan Adams, Summer of '69, and have fun with this. This is just a great, great classic. See you.